Hi there, this is Åsa with a new process video. First of all, I'd like to start by thanking you. I'm totally overwhelmed with the response and the welcome back greetings that I got on my video last weekend. It was just wonderful, and I felt so appreciated and so much welcomed that, yeah, it was something incredible. I thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be back, and hopefully I will have a couple of more videos now waiting. My goal is to make a bunch today. Today I'm going more into this coastal theme again. The last video, it had no real coastal elements, but now for a while now I'm going to kind of just dive into the whole idea. I will start with picking up on some of the really iconic or some of the symbolic items of the coastal region, and I'm going to start with the Lifebuoy. And I have a paper background. It's navy blue, and it has several of these Lifebuoy kind of elements in rows, and that's the base for this page. But I'm also going to make a huge one, so I have cut out in white and red on my Silhouette Cameo a large circle. I used a photo reference online to get the proportions okay, at least. And now I'm dividing it into 4, and I'm placing 2 of the red pieces onto the red. The white pieces onto the red. And now I'm going to add the rope. And that will take a while. It was a little, it was harder than I had expected, but it turned out really good in the final result. The photo for this layout, it was taken this past summer 2016 when we went to Mom's place, and this was on the drive from home to Mom, and we stayed for a couple of hours in Stockholm. It was we got there around lunch, and then we stayed the day and drove continued driving somewhere in the late afternoon. I think we left by 6 or something like that, 5 or 6. And we went to the outdoor museum, Skansen, and just when we go to Stockholm, we really try to show the kids how much we love our capital, and also the sights and the things that we like have dear in the city, and the tourist sites. So this time it was the ferry that goes from all around the city. Stockholm is situated on several islands just by the coast, and it's like some used to call it the Venice of Scandinavia, but I think that's really pushing it a bit. But at least there's lots of boats, and you can go almost like in one other town you can go by bus between different parts of the town. Here you can also go by boat. And we took a boat from where we came to the city by subway, and then we went to the outdoor museum Skansen by boat. That was really special for the kids and for us, and we were happy. And hubby and I took this beautiful selfie on the boat. So you see part of the boat house just behind us, and all those things that's on top of the boat. And then we are happy, and we are dressed in navy blue. I didn't plan that. I promise you. Don't laugh at me. It's a promise. I didn't plan it, but it was beautiful. and I wanted to go with this navy blue and add the red and white appropriately for a coastal page. And the boy, the life boy, they always comes with some kind of text around here. It's normal that it's written who owns the boy and who you are going to return it to if you find it somewhere else. And I felt that I could write my title on the boy. So I wrote the abbreviation of Stockholm, like the airline code. And then I wrote "we" and a heart, and I cut those out with the silhouette cameo, so I just glued them onto the red part of the page. The photo I placed on a stripe background paper, and so it always when it plays a photo onto stripe background, you get that problem that the borders are different. So I had a bit of difficulties to just align it perfectly. I didn't want to make the photo more shorter, because then I would take away the portion that actually proved that this was taken on a boat. So I kept the height of the photo, and I just had to figure out if I wanted the red or the white to show. So I went with the red, and then it got these almost like checkered sides as borders. I have put string on the edges where the red and the white paper meets, and then I have these rope that go around the boy where you can grab onto it, and it's obviously very, very tiny because I use baker's twine, but I took the heaviest baker's twine that I could find in my collection. And now when I got this far, I felt like, yeah, this was what I was looking for. But hey, you got that ugly white space left. What are you gonna do with that? So now I'm going to make two embellishment blocks, and I'm going to use washi tape that's of the wood grain washi tape, and that's something that I've almost got a collection of because I think it's so beautiful, and it's very versatile, especially together with the pages that the photos that I take and the pages that I make, and together with the coastal themes, I think that wood grain is always a good thing. So I just took a piece of white cardstock, the one that I had cut the title out of, and I placed the tape on top of it, so I got a broader piece of wood grain. And now I'm just going to add stuff up on that piece so that it ties the room together. You know. and I'm using a bit of the same baker's twine that I used for the life boy. Today it's Friday and I am at home. My son and I took a day off because we felt that we needed a day off together, and he's just in kindergarten or child care and so he doesn't really have to be there. It's different with my daughter. She's in school. You just can't miss a school day for no particular reason. But we felt that since he is still free for these kind of just lazy days, I really felt that I needed to do that and treat both of us to a day off. I still have these parental leave days left, so I used one of those not to lose money. and we have talked about that before. We have paid parental leave, and you get a certain amount of days per kid, and you can save those days until they turn 8 or the day when they finished first grade. So until then you can save the days, and I have still a couple of days left. When I had made the bottom decoration piece, I decided that I wanted to have one at the top right corner as well. So I'm making something similar with striped paper from the photo mat, and also the wood grain and some twine. So it's the same kind of colors, but it's a little different, and it is smaller. But it will go really well, and it will create a really nice visual triangle, or at least a diagonal, together with the other piece. I'm going to cut away that white piece that were left and just make it a white and red striped piece, nothing sticking out. And here's the finished project, and I'm really happy about this one. It turned out just like I wanted it to be, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Fairly easy with the cutout, but anyway, it looks very marine and very, yeah, the way I wanted it to be. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Take care. This is Åsa. Bye.